money, management of money, management of money. So it's about money story. So God don't believe in budgeting, God don't believe in planning, God just make money expand. You don't have really need to buy anything, but they just buy because it's also they just buy because the money they have. So there's a big challenge. So yesterday we just started the money snap. This money stop at money snap. I think it's yesterday. And I said that the either the conservative creator and the generous giver, by understanding that every money I spend and consume will need to make me more money. So people have the money stance, they never want to spend, but they spend money on buying quality things. You don't buy the bad one and try to fix it up. They buy a bad house, fix it up. They buy a bad car, fix it up. So you cannot use that money, buy a bad phone, fix it up. They like feeling useful. They don't want to buy you brand new phone. You know, anything that is being used when we don't jam, that kind of thing they like. Even meat when they won't buy for market. And meat when people don't jam. Even when they don't buy, food when people don't jam. So that money stand is very bad. You know, I used to be like that some time ago. I rather use 20,000 at that time and buy four shoes, 5,000, and use buy new shoes, buy a clicker. And then the money stand was bad. But I realized that if you spend money on buying less quality thing, because what happened is a service to yourself. So from that moment, I made up my mind I will buy anything brand new. If it's not new, it's not new. And I will buy the most quality thing I must own my phone, my shoe, my clothes. I must do something new and for the quality so that it will last longer for me and money start check. So you have a long money start, no matter how much money you make, you waste the money on liabilities, waste the money on low quality items. And then they don't have money because they just have to spend the money. So the money start of people determines why they will succeed or not in life. So that's what we discussed today. So today we start with the next one, which is the money strategy. Right from the money strategy. So let's do the last two for today. Money strategy and money system. So if you actually understand this, we never have people again. We didn't say four. Four is zero for growth. Four is that the person doesn't have the cognitive ability to recognize the reach our way. So the person didn't know I'm rich and we are doing something progressively, productively, but he doesn't have money. He's working, he's going to work, he's going to salary. He has the business, grocery fan, fish fan. He has oil business, but the always talk about money. It's a church, especially. So, so the challenge is that so you need to understand um on the money strategy, what money means to you. Okay, so let's try this one with that. I'm gonna you write it down very well. Let your money strategy always be differentiated. Write it down. Let your money strategy should always be differentiated. Let your money strategy should be differentiated. Let your money strategy should always be differentiated. So strategy is a military work. Every military must be the battle of the term before they go into war. Let us strategy of making money should be differentiated. That means anything you want to make money, you're not going to be different. You're not going to be involved. So you're going to be involved only on things that has leverage. So if they say, okay, trade your time for money, you say no. Be a self-employed, you say no. Be an employee, you say no. Only be a business owner or an investor. So that's your strategy of making money should not be trading your time for money. Let your strategy of making money like any money should not be only be a self-employed. Let your strategy be different. You will either a different or OPT, other people's money, OPM, other people's money, OPI, other people's result back, OP, and other people's other people, other people's team, other people, other people. So let your strategy of making money, of course, should be leverage everything. That means you have to sit down and decide. Don't make a choice. Choice means you have to either or. That is, you have to make a choose A or A and B. That's his choice. But decision means you touch one out. You're not going to choose only one that opposite. You don't have to make a choice. You choose both. That's what happens. So you don't choose either or you choose both. So decision means you cut out either option, no other option. This is going to be let's know the strategy of making money should be, anything that is not like why vision business because we want to start with destination because speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without what? The destination. So if we put the destination in mind, the destination a destination for money, finances, spiritual life, your spiritual life, your physical life, your financial life. You put a destination like this year. I'm making 1 million, 2 million, I'm making building a team, your organization, your team, your business, anything you're doing, there's a destination in mind. And you are, and this is you moving to your destination. You have a direction now, there's a direction. So, at what direction, and you are deciding what you want. Anything that is not aligned with this direction, it will goes against it's called distractions. It's not distractions. It's distraction because it's not what you want. So why people say you decide what you want, that only want to make money using a different way. So anything that is not living and then you are not, you are not interested. It's not man, you don't know why it's right or wrong, whether it's good or not, but you have decided that you only want to make money using revenue and leverage revenue. So which is minimum input should produce maximum output. Write it down. Leverage revenue means minimum input. Leverage revenue means minimum input should produce maximum output. Leverage revenue means minimum input should produce maximum output. Leverage revenue means minimum input should produce maximum output. Leverage revenue means that minimum input should produce maximum output. So when you decide that your money, your focus upon your traffic of making money as an entrepreneur, you need to master the game of leverage. Outside leverage, you are not involved. So no matter what we say about it, no matter what we want to know about it, so they're not involved. So once you put on mind that you want to actually build a business that you are using to work and you are serious to human being, creating, connecting, and contributing to people's life. And yeah, you don't have to pick the same has to put you to the one to do everything. You're out. You're only involved in it after everything. So when it comes to making money, your strategy should be leverage. So if you're not starting the strategy of making using leverage, you struggle for a longer time. And you see that the process of your manifestation of growth is too long. You know, the way we watch movies, and still they will make money. Like, do just roll it down. They just do one crypto, one forex, one strategy, one just come. You should I see no. Everybody has the gravitational moment. The moment the invisible moment where you are going, when nobody's watching, nobody's celebrating you. And that moment is what makes a whole lot of difference because that moment of your growth determines how far you can go in life. So the deeper your growth, the stronger you become. The deeper your roots, the deeper the better you become. So that strategy should be leverage. It's not going to be leverage you are not involved. So if you want to become super successful and wealthy and not grow again, you must use the strategy of leverage. Turn on leverage. Okay, the next one now is the last one for today. It's not this one will have a lot of words to write. That is money system. Right? Money system. Money system. So make sure that any money story, money style, money strategy, witness from ours, this system like this for all of us. Consistency means save yourself time, stress, energy, and money. So it means save yourself, save yourself, of course, stress, save yourself, stress, time, energy, and money. So anyone that wants to save yourself stress, time, energy, and money system. So you want to become system. There is no secret to success. There's a system to success. So the want to solve the sustainable, you must system around it. And system is must work with structure. Because you have without structure, there's no future. What are the structure for your life? You put the system that runs it. Because without those systems, of course, you now want the systems of using your tracking your income, how you spend your money, where your money goes to, how you want to make your life off, you're using tools. Because every system must have a tools to operate on it, using the KPI to keep advancing the methods in KPI, the SOPs, the SOPs, best standard operating procedure, the deal of daily operation, how you want your life to be, financial emotion. So it's your job to push each of these systems and structures to make sure your body roughly with your hand without to normally where the money is going to. Not people want things and they don't know. That's why they spend the money. They say, I tell you 50 get off the house. But I don't know which happen. They got drink, smoke, spend the money somewhere, somehow. And the thing is I would like what to write. Have a particular way of making money, write it down. Have a particular way of making money, please stop. Have a particular way of making money, or the list of particular way of making money for now, managing money and multiplying money. Have a particular way. of making money, managing money, and multiplying money. Have a particular way. Have a particular way of making money, managing money, and multiplying money. There should be a way. So, so there should be a way. So the money system, part of it is that you must put a way of making money. You must decide how this is how to make my money. I always do something. I always do something to us. I said that money is a state of value. Define value as anything that is useful, products or services to someone else other than you. So if money is not value, so how then is value created? Value could be that product or services that is useful to someone else other than you. So you have something of product or services that is useful to someone else other than you. The person will see this as value. When it's not useful to, it will be useful to the person other than you. You can give me a week now. I don't need it because I'm not a lady. So it's useful to you, but it's not useful to me. And give me something that is useful to a lot. So value is anything product or service that's useful to someone else. So a system I put up to make my own money is that I do something called four ladder of value creation. Four ladder of value creation. If you want to create value, you must find the ladder. And I do a ladder like this. And I do like this. I said the small here is called the mentals. The mentals. These guys, they use that time to make money. They do effort. My thing is called the managers. The managers manages the implementers and they will fight. They will fight to make money. So I don't want to be let's say this one will create the two that are combination of 2 years, the complicators, the complicators, the complicators, they use the amount to make money. The coaches, the teachers, the mentors. And number one is called the imaginators. The imaginators. Who I use their mind to make money, use their money to make money. So I want my style of making money, my system of making money is that I must operate at this higher level of value creation because life does not reward you according to effort. Life only rewards you according to the ladder you are operating in the value creation. In life reward effort, the mental food that exchange that time and energy for money. Should have got interest in the world. The mental exchange time for money, energy, effort, the potential for energy, and they go with it or not because life does not reward you according to effort. Life reward according to definition of job, and of course the knowledge behind the effort. So the manager is asking the bank. The manager is doing the less work than and let's just work at the leaders. But the university space because in unify unification to make money. So the way we want to people because it was creating and the higher level of value creation. Then we implement that. So good operating on the average man and poor with the site. You see them in the carry 50,000 select, get assist all the month. Pushing that every day. Everybody goes, and they won't try to sit them and educate them. You are operating on the lower ladder of value creation. No matter how much work you put, no matter how many years you put, you struggle and struggle and struggle till you die. So you want to reach our well, they need to leave the lower level that of value creation at this system to the higher level that of value creation, which is communication and imagination. Communicators and imaginators. You use your mouth, mind and mouth to make money. So if you don't operate you struggle, you can pray from now to tomorrow, do fasting and prayer, and go back to that same spot. And it looks like the whole world is against you. It looks like you put effort to put it become the harder the more. Because whatever you don't understand overwhelms you. Whatever you understand, you can modify. So you do not understand that life does not reward you according to effort. Life rewards you according to the operation, according to God's definition. Life does not reward effort. It rewards the thought behind the effort, the definition behind the effort, the knowledge behind the effort, and the way you are operating on the ladder of value creation. So the fact that just operating doesn't take no physical work like this makes, but it makes no money because that rewards when you get based on the fact that operating with understanding at the higher level of value creation. So what should be the system? Because when you want to make money, it's only on the higher ladder of value creation. Things need to work for you. So my particular way of making money is that I'm going to use my intellectual property that is from my mouth, the communication, the imagination, which is on the ladder of value creation, the writing books, materials, coaching program, mentoring program. So write it down your notes. System, you'll be like to create a system of making money. Create a system of making money. Create a system of making money. and imaginator. Create is making money as a communicator and imaginator. So you don't even not go even you must have a system of making money as a communicator and imaginator, or as an imaginator and a communicator. So you need all this one. So make sure you have a system of making money as a imaginator and a communicator. So you don't put down that consistent. They don't come with the money and they decide to hustle. They start hustling. Now, what we don't understand is I told you things are created in your mind, take form when you speak, manifest when you act on them. So when you don't ever say anything negative about yourself, you don't want to become true. I'm poor, I'm broke, things are not working for me. I'm a hustler, I'm making, I'm trying, trying is a word, is an escape route for people who don't want to do something. Because you just try. No, failure is the word try. Welcome and choose either you do or you don't decide way to do it. It's an affiliating word. Try is an escape route that I try. You know what we do. Try is something that we really know is my that you will beat. Now what it doesn't work for just from away. Now that doesn't reward people like that. That only reward people that are simple and minded. So when the mass is simple, the body is full of what? Lies. So what when we are single minded about something, we can only get the best of that. Because we want to ask, the lack is wrong, ask for it and give. But you must act the single man because the double minded man can never receive anything from the Lord. It's suicide, it's like not going to see moving to our food. So he can never receive anything, never. So understanding that creating another system of making money through being a communication and what and imaginative. So it's going to make a lot of systems, a lot of sense with that. Your system is not giving you money. Once you put in the effort to pay the system, no longer will pay you your portion of the system. But after you pay the system, you keep okay, the guy that created this market, he has a system of creating a factory. When he was doing the factory, putting the idea together, nobody pays him money. But when they finish the production, and from there the same keep running, with that, we can get more making money, even when he's doing well in that business. Steve Jobs died about 2011, but he's more popular as a brand than Apple today. The man that died though is still more making impact as a personal brand than the business he built. So personal branding from his making money is more important than global brand because Elon Musk is a personal brand, who bring Tesla global brand. Of course, Bill Gates is a personal brand, who bring Microsoft global brand. So you must brand yourself using the system of making money more than your because that will be I'm getting this list to again. Wealth never exceed personal development. So no matter how you want to pursue this thing, if you don't grow, money will not grow. If you have no money beyond your personal development, the money will reduce to who you are. That time, by the time you get to a point, give you 15 million, just give him time. The money will reduce back to his level. And he will never know how he spend the money. A man say, carry all the money, you know why will share it to everybody differently. Give us 5 days, the money will go out to the rich, and the phone will still lend for and read knowledge. Because the content of character determines how much you can sustain in life. So why not become wealthy by the content of character thinking of system? Tell us system. See, say I'm going to system. People calls me. I want to put in the boss thing. No, life does not reward like that. You only get tired as a reward, get frustrated, get weird out, and blame everybody. That is all. It's not. Because you're using the wrong system to want to get the maximum result. It's not going to work. Like I told you last time that every price has a price. So you cannot say you want that with price. I want to get the price that along with it. Every price you see has a price to pay. So this other price is very different from this other one. So every great price has a great price to pay. Every average price has an average price to pay. Every small price has a small price to pay. So which price do you want? If you want to bring them, you must pay the great price. So trying to get a small price for a great price is cannot work. I use example of a smaller phone, a touch light phone of 50,000, for example. I have a Samsung 800 for example. I have an Android phone of 200 for example. I say, okay, if I carry my you have this smaller Samsung, a smaller touch light phone, smaller touch light phone, 50,000 naira. For example, I have an Android phone of 20,000. I have a Samsung, maybe an iPhone of maybe let's say 1 million naira. Of course, these are all prices. These are all prices. All of them you see are all prices. So no, yes, price. Yes or yes? Yes. No price. Price. If I go to the market with 50, I can buy the first iPhone with that price. Yes or yes? Yes. I go to the market with 12, I can buy the from 12 with that price. I go to the market with a wings, I buy the 2 million. I can buy the price. But if I go to the market with 50,000, I want to donate 2 million naira iPhone. That is they are still a thief because they cannot buy. So people that want to put in more effort as a man, as a director, want to make the money, they communicate on that job. He cannot work. He cannot work. He working. That's why they get frustrated. And working hard but not getting results because you have the system of the operation. It doesn't allow you to make that kind of money. Doesn't allow you to get that kind of impact. Don't allow you to enjoy that kind of leverage. It will not. So to be able to sustainably maintain your success, you must operate at a higher level of value creation. That's the people that they have to reach a body goal. Now, the reason why the economy is not working, no. But the reason why the economy is working because we are seeking and culture. But if I don't do that, he simply puts in and put effort to make money. It doesn't work that way. So that's not why it's supposed to function. God created you in his image and like to function like him. You must function at that capacity. You don't find that capacity, you don't struggle all through the way. You don't struggle. So I have few statements to make as a end of this class. Let me just speak on one more before the statement after my notes. Why I'm repeating this thing this way is that the Lord will say, oh, repeat to I say yes. You must say things several times in several different ways from several different people for your mind to accept it. Because our body rejected new information. So I'll give you the lesson and I'll teach you that how to put yourself in the process of learning how to apply, easy to apply. It's a learning process. So I'm going to repeat seven different things, seven different ways, the same thing, seven different ways, seven different ways about it. And of course, from the rest of the way, go ahead, you know, something. I always say that God created difference in Genesis. That is the need to understand to create you. I said to create you, number one, he created the creation, then operation. Creation. That. And he said that the light was sense. And because he said, number two, God created the creations. Then of creations. Creation. The creation. He said that the earth bring forth its kind. Make the walls that bring forth its kind. So it's water that bring forth it, and water bring forth all the fishes. The earth bring forth all the plants, all the animals. And like God created the creator. So of creator. Great. He said, God creates man in our image and what? Likeness. So I would say that the image of God is natural. So natural. Natural. So you're natural. So you're natural. But for you to be like God, you must pass through teaching. You must be taught. You must be trained. You must pass through training. You must be taught. You must be coached. You must be coached to be like God. So if you are not being taught to be like God and a great God, you cannot create. So you just hate creating. The one imagination comes is that you use your mind to create. Imagination is an image nation, means a picture nation. Mental arrangement of thoughts is a sequential of events to produce a desired outcome. That's what poor man don't do. That you don't do that thing. That thinking is the hardest habit. Poor man don't do because if they think, they don't worry. That thinking though is not your head, it's your paper. You think and was writing. They don't do that thing. They don't like to write. They think on the rest for worry. Worry is when you're not writing. Thinking must write. So for you to actually operate and appreciate the reward that those people that you praise at the end of the brand creation, the imaginators and public because is that you must be like God. You are created to be like God. And God never created anything, never spoke about it. He said, I will do this to my people. I want to be, I'll create man in my image. He always talk about it. Because God understands that for him to must talk about something to be a reality because you create it your mind, it takes from your mouth, you manifest in your hand. So for you to actually understand that the imagination is the means of making money and communication. Just because mind that it's not going to be imagination communication. And you're not going to when your mind is not taking you to. So when your body not taking you to where your mind has not taken. So your body to remember your body to move. Your mind must move and your mouth must move before your body moves. If you go other way around, it leads to frustration. It leads to being broke, not poor, broke. That they work for money but nothing to show for the money. They are work very hard from January to December every day. They will not have no result, no tangible result. They will not build any school, they will not buy any land, they will not buy any car. In fact, all they start the game with less than 200,000 in their bank account. They also end the game with the same amount less than 200K. No, nothing to point and say this is what I really achieved for myself. The only thing they ever achieved is they sold the land property their father gave them and get to buy something. That's the only way. Apart from that, they only want make money, buy clothes, buy shoes, manage their life. There's nothing to transfer to the next generation. Right. No plan, pay house rent. That is out. No plans for inheritance. They don't understand that they put man delay inheritance to children. So to fix your 4 more years, you must fix your money slowly. Fix your money style. feel somebody struggling and want to explain your life, it's not working in the right direction. What? Even though you don't have the result that you want to now, but you're so sure on your journey that you're going to be better. You know, the major problem why people that are broke and poor is how is that they don't know where their progress will end. They don't know where their poverty will end. When the man doesn't have money and you don't know where this poverty will end, this lack of money will end. That's a real headache. Tell a headache. Headache. You know, I don't know where I'm going to finish. That is the biggest problem of every person that don't have money. But people that knows that okay, if I keep doing the same thing I'm doing, oh, long enough, it will manifest. It's just like a farmer who cuts the grass, who put the fire, cut the bush, put the fire, till the ground, plant the seed. He has an expectation that one day there will be gestation period, there will be harvest. Yes or yes? Yes. That thing that he's doing, that expectation, that hope, keep him going. No matter the times, he can read the grasses, keep telling, arranging the flowers because he has a hope. But you know what broke people do? They don't have broke people that don't have stories, good story, points, style, strategy. They don't know when their poverty will end, their brokenness will end. That's the worst place to be. That you don't know that you do not no plan, no expectation. Write this down the last round of this last section. Create something that is valuable for a large group of people. Create something that is valuable for a large group of people with a big problem. Create something that is valuable for a large group of people with a big problem. Create something that is valuable for a large group of people. Create something that is valuable for a large group of people with a big problem and then charge them a premium price for it. Create something that is valuable for a large group of people with a big problem and then charge them a premium price for it. Create something that is valuable for a large group of people with a big problem and then charge them a premium price for it. So people that become successful, they do this thing. So they want system. How can I create something as a creator that I am? So that I'm a creator. I'm a creator. I'm a creator. I'm like God who creates. So how can I create something that's valuable for a large number of people that have a bigger problem with that? And I'll charge them. That's the shortest cut to make to solve those problems. When you are kids on those small line change, 15 and 100 and you know what like you need to sell, you know, all of that. So to short the cut, you must have a premium brand, a premium product that will make you outstanding, will make you significant to the face of men. So men that want to become sustainably successful, sit down to do. You know one thing about this system thing is that people they nobody going to pay you money, nobody going to clap for you, nobody will appreciate when you are creating the system because that is not the time to celebrate. This is what I want to do to end of my class now. I want to do this to end of this class so that you can understand where I'm coming from and where I'm going to. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So I call it um to create a sustainable system. You must understand these 6 stages of transformation. I don't like to have 6 stages of transformation. That is how the system works. 6 stages of transformation. 6 stages of transformation. It's like this. You know, like this, like this, like this. So this is stage one there. So stage one, the way nobody's saying it is awareness. Then awareness. 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 Now we go away that this is why I'm a creator. So I was function on the possibility of my experience. I can create my life. That was it. So for the first law of God is called the law of awareness. He said that you can never desire or seek anything you're not aware of. So you cannot help a man who is not even aware that is a creator, who is not even aware that he can make his life work, that all the things that will make his life work is already in him. That everything that will make his life work has deposited in each and every one of us are part of God's creativity in forms of talent, giftings, idea, in forms of fidelity, of course, vitality, that everything that will make my life work is in him. So I should not be pointing fingers outside to anything that is responsible for my issues. Those things outside is all contributing factors. What is inside of me is all determining factors. They're not determining factors. Determining factors. I'm aware that I'm the source of my glory, the source of my issues, the source of my success. Once I'm not aware, you can do things about things. You complain, I'm struggling because nobody's helping me. I am poor because the problem is that awareness must come that I'm a creator. Say I'm a creator. I'm a creator. Awareness, transformation, and that happen. Without awareness, that's the first thing. The people must come to accept that if it's up to me, it's up to me. If my life will work, now it will cause. If this business will work, now it will cause. Without that awareness, you see this system cannot work. If you don't talk like this, God has spoken to me, come to say, like is that. I see it doesn't like he's responsible for his habits. Number two level of forgive me not going to one or another class, but it does not from the fact of this about how to do this part of system. Number three is called intention. 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 When the mind is up, intention. Intention is that I'm set to do what it takes. I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to come out of this financial mess, this spiritual mess, emotional mess I am. So once the man has intention, he will decide. Tell him decide. Decide. Vision. Vision is to talk of different option. I'll make sure until I come out of this, my life, I know this is what I want to do now. With the same man, I'm not decided, he's still jumping up and down. Jumping and thinking that the shortcut anyway. My brother, there's no shortcut in nature. No matter how much we press nature can never get down in who's already. Success doesn't go like standard to anybody. You have to go to the level of success. There's no shortcut to these things. There's no shortcut. In fact, they won't try the shortcut, they won't talk on that short. That's how it happens. You cannot get a harvest. Like you cannot eat purple that is all right. It's going to standard your mouth. But you must wait. You have to learn how to wait. Deciding. Say a man that is not aware cannot be intentional. Everywhere looks like where he's going to. Oh, today is forex, today is crypto, tomorrow is land, tomorrow is one. He goes everywhere and check nothing, like the man that pursues through that not catching of them. So the decision of only or call to a man who's intentional. To decide is to cut off, no, not yours. It's not a choice to decide. The next level, of course, is for discipline. So discipline. 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 That I'm going to decide to be disciplined. To keep doing what I'm doing, even if it's not working. Because I know it will work. I've seen it work for ABC, so it can work for me. So if it almost works, either it's working for you, it's working on you. That's what we don't understand. I'm not getting the result I'm getting because if it's working on you, it's not that person. All works for me, either it's working on you or it's working for you. What is not working for you is working on you. What is working on you that will be work for you. So it must work on you to become that person that can sustain that result. So it's not working for you, it's working on you. For it to work on you, it can work for you already. So it must become that person that can handle that success. If you can't discipline, you cannot sustain outcomes and results because discipline is not punishment. You need discipline to settle. A man that must pass through systemic process must be aware. I have to be system. Must be intentional. This is what I'm going to. Must decide. Everything is distraction. Must need to stay focused. Because discipline or focus is very important. Distraction kills more dream than failure does. The next thing is to recognition. Tell recognition. Recognition. Yeah. For recognition. Don't give yourself credit. Our team won. We did well. Recognize your credit. Recognize. Recognize a lot of people. Recognize that I did well. I read 5 books today. I read 2 chapters yesterday. I still want to invest in myself. And then you have to celebrate yourself. Celebration. Tell us celebration. Celebration. They don't get for failure, but nobody celebrates you like they always celebrate it. No, but if anything you do is always wrong. They still the list for people that whatever they do is always wrong. So no matter the system you put today, they grace, they cannot sustain it. But I'm not being celebrated as an activator, as a licensed activator. I've done my best. I've gotten people to mentoring. I've qualified long time people. Whatever is celebrating me, they get frustrated and they beat. So people that are broken and poor, to sometimes people come out. They must have a wonderful story about money. They must have a money style, positive money style, money strategy, and money system. That is the only way to make this thing work. There will be something that must stand here. And this back of this is called result, resolution. Result that you're not going to beat until you win. Result, no matter how hard you do, you're not going to beat. Resolution is very important. That I will do whatever it takes till I succeed. That's the only way. You know, for you to resolve, you must believe. You must believe. That is what always the staircase. For you to resolve, for you to resolve this one will be staircase and you are trying the staircase. You will believe that you must need to anticipate on a positive favorable outcome on my journey of success. So without you not believing on the positive outcome, I call it anticipating. You will beat. You will beat something. Anticipating. Anticipation. Anticipation. So anticipation means an expectation of a positive favorable outcome. So when I do that debate, I would have a wonderful life in my life. My belief system will be strong and I will resolve to remain. I will not to become more aware, be more intentional, more disciplined. So it was my life. I know what to do, they want to jump from here to here. Frustration come. One just jump from phase two to final year. See your life. You don't want to I don't want to you don't want to now you want graduate. No, I just want graduate. You just your wife just carry the letter only for 9. But then you wait for 9 months. There's no serious about it. Stories for the 9 months you wait. So these things, but what keeps you waiting is that you anticipate. You know positive thoughts happen to you. If you keep doing anticipate, system will not work because I will not be able to sustain your capacity yet. So I'm very happy to let you know that some people expect to get rich and it's exciting. To become rich is exciting, but to get rich is not exciting, it's boring. The process of becoming wealthy, rich and wealthy, is boring. But rich and wealthy is exciting. It's very interesting. I have enough money to spend, I have enough money to spend, travel around the world, do what I want to do. That moment is exciting, but it's that process is not exciting. So the process of becoming successfully wealthy is very, very boring. People quit because of what? They're not resolve, they're not anticipating, the process becomes so difficult for them to plan. They complain all the journey. 40 days journey becomes 40 days becomes 40 years. Complaining every time. There's no water, there's no food, and they're enjoying in Egypt. If Moses you drop into the store or see, you see the problem with one. Stop complaining because it doesn't have to be the system of success. So you want to stop in, my brother, change the Holy Spirit. Money is only inherently good. Although good activities. Money is only good. Tell them money is only good. Money is only good. Tell them money is good. Money is good. People use it for banking. Some people use it for banking. Some people do not use it. Money is only good. Resolve that story. Your money must work for me. So your money must work for me. Money must resolve it. Have a resolution that money must work for you. So the money must be my slave. That's the only way. You must use money to send the message. Once you resolve money will work for you, you can just resolve that has to money will work for you. Money was made to serve me. People that become wealthy believe that they make me wealthy. People that become kings believe that is our turn. Because that belief system is we have resolved that there's no choice about it. That people deserve to make impact, they are the one. People deserve to buy the person that they are the one. They have to do good work, they are the one. Our vessel is unto honor. People that don't resolve that, they seem to hide. It's not my thing. We poor masses. Nobody from now, nobody should poor. You know, you keep talking less about yourself, but you don't have resolve. You don't believe that you're a millionaire. Say, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. Success. I'm a success. Significant. And significant. Unlike yes, significant things. I wish I had a luxury of time. But time is always a big matter of also this organization. I would professional advice for you online community. Never get involved in a business without a mentor because mentorship is a really shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see that. See you tomorrow. See that result. Have a wonderful day.